Those who live in a rented house and often use small mirrors to look at their faces must listen to this whole story. And today's story is related to mirrors in the room. This story is when this friend went to university. You lived in a rented house with a friend of yours and your cousin. When in the shared house, your best friend, I call her this friend, she had two small mirrors to look at her face. The kind of round mirror, and behind it was a girl's figure. Everyone this friend, when they moved up here to live with you, both of them came from the countryside to study in Saigono. So most of the things that these people brought from the countryside, they usually bought newer ahare things that their relatives gave back to use and to save money and avoid having to buy new things. Then the two mirrors. This side is also as your sister's. Then let that friend bring it to Saigon. That friend used these two mirrors are exactly the same, but they have two different colors. One is green and one is pink. That night you were asleep, suddenly you have to go to the toilet. Then you wake up, you go to the toilet. When you finish going to the toilet, you go to bed. You lie down, you continue to sleep. But at this time, you are still aware that you are not in deep sleep. You are still awake. While you are lying down, suddenly you feel your arms and legs are stiff all over and your two hands are clenched tightly together. Like this, but at this time your whole body is like someone lifted you up, that you are in a state of stiffness. Your arms and legs are like this. At this time in your head suddenly appears an image of a woman, and this woman in your subconscious. You feel this woman is very scary, and this woman keeps calling your name. Your name is banned. This woman keeps calling BB, B keeps calling like that. But you say the feeling of this call is very really. Even though you're closing your eyes, you can still clearly feel that person's face and that person's voice. It's getting closer too. But at this moment, I don't know why in your subconscious, you feel this woman speaking out from the blue mirror. It's speaking out to you, and you say, after about 20 seconds, this person calls your name, oh. You don't answer, oh. Then this woman starts screaming. In your ear, at this moment you open your eyes. Out you come to your senses. You see two hands. They clawed and they were bleeding. At this moment your whole body is sweating. And what's even more terrifying, that's when you just turned your body, you just turned over here, you immediately saw the blue mirror. It was right next to you. Even though that night you didn't touch that mirror, and you did. You look at your face that day, don't know why, that mirror was next to you that night. Then during the dinner when this friend went to have coffee with little Athir, she told all this story to you. Then Ra was too coincidental. You just took the story from when you and A were in Chengyu, saw the woman in her mirror, you just told it to her. After listening, my whole body went cold. She said, could there be such a coincidence? What? She just told you. She took that blue mirror, she paid Cho. Canned, it was really coincidental when this woman appeared in that blue mirror. At this time, both of them were weak. Their limbs were gone. The A girl felt guilty because she had accidentally compensated the C girl for the haunted mirror. But luckily, these two friends had a friend, Chung. This friend was also a monk in the temple. So Ash also texted, please. This friend asked how to solve this problem. Then the monk said, oh, let's bring this mirror to the temple so that the monk can give it back. When he heard that, the A girl and the A girl hurriedly went to the C girl's house to ask for the mirror back. Bring the mirror back to the temple. And the friend said, until now, always.